Yo, this is Johnny Wild, and today I wanted to talk about eye contact. You know, you don't hear about this a lot. Little known secret in the world of eye contact and the world of attraction. There's different types of eye contact, and I'm going to go over some of those with you today. If you want an effect on girls liking you more, you having better relationships with people, you not coming off as a weirdo creep, this video is going to be good for you. So sit back, relax, we're going to talk a little bit. All right, so when I first learned about eye contact, you know, I was like, oh, eye contact is so attractive to women. You know, it's like, I was like, okay, I need to get really good. I need to overcome my fear of like eye contact. So I was like, okay, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do that, right? And so then I'd be like walking on the street and I'd be like, all right, Johnny, you got this, man. You got this, okay? Like, you're gonna go out there and you're gonna look at every person and you're gonna look at them deep in their eyes when they walk by you on the street, you know? And listen, there's a place for that, okay? Everyone's gotta take a step somewhere, start somewhere. So, but the problem is I didn't know that there was different kinds of eye contact. Okay, so I was like creeping a lot of people out and making them feel like intimidated. You know, I'm like a fairly tall guy, pretty intense energy. And especially if you have like fear coming through you and like you're trying to face a fear in a social interaction, and now you're making intense eye contact, you're channeling and communicating your intense fear and nervousness and like this penetrating, like fucking unflinching gaze, because you're like, this is attractive, isn't it? And like, I was like, and like people are just like, oh god, like try to like walk away and leave, and you're just like, I'm making so much eye contact, bro, like why isn't this working? And it's like, am I not staring hard enough? I think I need to stare harder. And I was taking like a meditative dance class, you know, where people can dance together but there's no talking. So I was dancing around and I was looking in people's eyes, mostly girls, and I realized like I got a sense of the energy behind my eyes. And like when I was making eye contact, I realized like my eye contact was like this penetrating, piercing, like overly piercing masculine gaze that like was sending like fire out of my eyes, like this aggression out of my eyes, and it was so intense. And I got the realization that, oh shit, that's what I've been sending to people. Like, oh, no wonder, like I thought it was because I was ugly that they were looking away. No, it's because I'm fucking terrifying. And so I was like, oh god, sweat a little bit, figured that out. And then once I could feel the energy behind my eyes and like all the sensations like deep in the eye socket and sort of like the quality of the feeling, how lasered it is or how open it is, I realized that I could open it up. I could become more receiving with my eye contact. I could have like a softer gaze, and even when I softened and opened my gaze to be more receiving, in the middle of like the satellite dish shape of energy that you're creating with your eyes, like I could sharply penetrate. Like my default is so penetrating that if I like open my eyes and like became way more yielding and soft, there's so much masculine presence that like you can see it right now. My eyes are a lot more open, like they're inviting you in, but there's still like a feeling in the back like, okay, I see you. And so now I've calibrated to be a person who's like self-aware of their own energy, what they're projecting out, and sort of like Matthew McConaughey, that energy, I'm both inviting you in to be seen, like gently for who you are, saying like, I see you, but like you still feel like a little bit of that penetratingness that's like a little challenging and like almost exciting. So, you know, if you start using this eye contact a little bit more, you notice my postures, my sort of vocal tonality change too that comes along with that. Lower, slower voice, sort of the head tilts a little bit, like you're curious, a little opened up. And I'll give you an extreme example of like hyper open, almost like hyper feminine eye contact, right? And that would be more like, and this is sort of how babies look at you, with their eyes are sort of wide open, like they can see the whole universe. And so their eyes are more like this. And they're seeing everything. They're getting like 5 times more information in their visual field than like a regular person does, because the regular person is so closed off in their energy. And they're like these sort of like dully laser focused robots, you know, like automatons. They're just like, it's like sort of dead, but like also like more like piercing in the middle, and just like, But a baby's like the opposite of that. It's just, you know, you see them standing at their crib and they're like that. So, and then like the hyper feminine, hyper like grandmotherly feminine would be more like this, more like, if you have a really good older woman as a therapist, she'll look at you like this. And then a sexually desirous woman would be more like, and so as a man, you want to be penetrating, but you also want to be penetrating in a way that the other woman feels safe. So you're balancing penetration with providing a feeling of a safe container energetically with your masculine field, like the grandfatherly energy. So you're creating that satellite dish with the eyes, open, yielding. It like invites them in, and then like that penetrating center that's sort of more stoic and knowing and feeling. So yeah, I haven't seen a lot of people make videos on different kinds of eye contact. Like, dude, like this will fucking blow your fucking social skills out of the water if you start practicing all this shit. So, and this works for women too, obviously. You know, they also have eyes, I think just as many as men do. So some of my advice goes for both of the genital having members of our species. And both, that implies there's two. Anyways, this is Johnny Wild, and out here at an NLP conference with my buddy on the video back there, Bo Horner. He's tight motherfucker. And if you like this, gonna be putting out higher and higher quality content going forward on how to fucking be a badass motherfucker, more connected, more powerful, more pleasure having, more effortless life. You know, and getting more girls and getting them in the right way where you can actually feel the pleasure, you can feel the satisfaction, you can feel the fulfillment when you get the girl, and you can feel the fulfillment, you can feel the value, you can feel the fullness, you can feel the connection with the work that you do instead of, you know, going to self-help from a place of concept. I'm coming at you from a place of experience, nowness, and feeling. So if you want more videos like that that are going to produce effects like that in your life, I'm Johnny Wild, I'm your man, gonna be putting videos out every week. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, okay? If you want these videos, if you wanna see these, and make sure to hit that little bell so you don't miss anything, because baby, this is just gonna get better and better, and this is just the beginning. So this is your boy Johnny Wild. Make sure to share this if you have any friends. Make sure to tag some friends if you think any of them would enjoy this. Johnny Wild, out.